Ever feel like people don't take you seriously because you love to crack a joke? Like you're stuck in the funny guy box? You're not alone. It's a delicate balance, my friends. We live in a world where seriousness is often mistaken for intelligence. But what if I told you you can be hilarious and be taken seriously, that you don't have to choose? It's all about finding the right recipe, the perfect blend of wit and wisdom. Because let's be honest, life is too short to be serious all the time, but it's also important to know when to put on the thinking cap. Timing, my friends, is everything. It's like knowing when to drop the perfect punchline. You don't tell a knock knock joke at a funeral, right? The same goes for everyday life. There's a time and a place for humor. Read the room. Are people stressed, anxious? Maybe hold off on the stand up routine. Save it for when the energy is lighter, when a good laugh is exactly what the doctor ordered. Trust me, being mindful of when you unleash your inner comedian will make your jokes land better, and people will appreciate your awareness. Being funny is great, but being a good listener is even better. Nobody likes a comedian who only cares about their own jokes. Pay attention to what others are saying, engage in the conversation, ask questions, show genuine interest. People will respect you more when they see that you're not just waiting for your turn to make a joke, but actually care about what they have to say. It's like a magic trick, folks. By listening, you build trust and show that you're not just a one-trick pony. Humor is a powerful tool, but it's even stronger when backed by knowledge. You don't have to be a walking encyclopedia, but having informed opinions shows you're not all laughs and no substance. Read, research, stay curious. When you can sprinkle your humor with insightful observations, people pay attention. It's like adding a dash of spice to a delicious meal. Suddenly, you're not just the funny guy, you're the funny guy who actually knows what he's talking about. Now that's a winning combo. Laughter is a beautiful thing, but it shouldn't come at the expense of others' feelings. Being funny doesn't mean being insensitive. True humor comes from a place of understanding and empathy. Before you crack that joke, think about how it might land. Will it make someone feel excluded or hurt? If so, maybe it's best left unsaid. Remember, folks, kindness is always in style. And sometimes the funniest thing you can do is be supportive and understanding. In a world obsessed with appearances, authenticity is a superpower. Don't try to be someone you're not. Embrace your unique blend of humor and seriousness. Let your true self shine through. People can spot a fake a mile away, but when you're genuine, you create a connection that goes beyond the laughter. It's about being comfortable in your own skin, quirks and all. Because at the end of the day, people respect those who are true to themselves. Pause 3S. Now let's dive deeper and hear from the experts and real people who've mastered the art of being themselves. First, we meet Dr. Emily Stone, a psychologist specializing in personality studies. She explains authenticity isn't just about being honest with others, it's about being honest with yourself. It's a continuous journey of self-discovery and acceptance. Pause 2S. We then travel to a cozy coffee shop in downtown where we sit down with Jake, a freelance graphic designer. With a warm smile, Jake shares, "Once I stopped imitating others and started expressing my true style, not only did my work improve, but my client base grew. People trust you more when they see the real you." Pause 2S. Next, we feature Sarah, a high school teacher known for her unconventional teaching methods. She laughs as she recounts, "The moment I began to bring my personality into the classroom, the students became more engaged. It turns out they were just waiting for someone real to guide them." Pause 2S. To wrap up, we revisit the key message that being yourself is not just beneficial, it's essential. It fosters genuine connections, unlocks personal and professional growth, and most importantly, it allows you to live freely and joyfully. As we've seen today, the journey to authenticity is as unique as you are, filled with its own set of challenges and triumphs. So go out there and find that sweet spot, my friends, the place where humor and seriousness dance together in perfect harmony. Practice these tips, experiment, and see what works for you. Remember, life is a journey, not a stand-up routine. Embrace the laughter, but don't shy away from the serious stuff, and never underestimate the power of being your authentic, hilarious, and thoughtful self. Pause 3S. Now that we've explored the balance between laughter and learning, it's time to put these insights into action. Think of the steps you can take today to incorporate more joy and understanding into your everyday life. Whether it's reaching out to a friend with a heartfelt message or sharing a funny meme that also carries a deeper message, every small action counts. Start with one small change and watch how it can ripple out to make a big difference. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So what's your first step going to be? Let's make it count and transform our approach to life, one laugh, one lesson at a time. A Pause 2S. As we move forward from taking initial actions, it's crucial to pause and reflect on the growth we've experienced. Reflecting isn't just about acknowledging what we've done right, it's also about understanding the challenges we've faced and learning from them. Picture yourself a month from now, or even a year. What changes do you see? How have your actions today helped shape a better tomorrow? Pause 1S. Keep a journal or simply take a moment each day to think about these questions. This process of reflection will empower you to continue making positive choices and foster a deeper understanding of your personal journey. By reflecting, we not only see the progress we've made, but also illuminate the path forward, enriched with the lessons learned and smiles shared. Pause 2S. Now that we've spent time reflecting, let's connect the dots between our past actions and future possibilities. Every step you've taken has led to this moment, and every decision has shaped the path ahead. Pause 1S. Imagine all the reflections you've gathered as stars in the night sky. Alone, they shine brightly, but together they form constellations that tell a story. Your story. Pause 2S. How do these connections influence your next steps? How do they inspire you to act, dream, and live differently? As you ponder these questions, remember that each connection is a bridge to new opportunities, a chance to redefine and reimagine what's possible. Let's draw inspiration from these links and build a roadmap that reflects not only where you've been, but also where you're headed. Embrace this journey of connection and let it guide you to a future brimming with potential. Pause 2S. As we've connected the dots of our past and present, let's explore the ripple effect of our actions. Every choice we make sends waves into the world, influencing others and the environment around us. Pause 1S. Think of a time when a simple act of kindness changed your day, or when a tough decision led to unexpected opportunities. These aren't just coincidences, they're the ripples of our choices. Pause 2S. Now visualize your actions as pebbles tossed into a pond. Watch as the ripples expand outward, touching everything in their path. What kind of ripples do you want to create? How can your actions today shape a better tomorrow for yourself and for others? Pause 1S. As we move forward, let's commit to being mindful of the ripples we create. Let's strive to make them positive, impactful, and transformative. This awareness can empower us to act intentionally, fostering a world where positive ripples become waves of change. Pause 2S. Building on the idea of the ripple effect, let's dive deeper into how these ripples can grow into waves of change. Pause 1S. Imagine those ripples reaching farther shores, transforming into waves that reshape landscapes and redefine possibilities. Pause 2S. Every significant movement in history started with a single action, a solitary wave that gathered strength from others. Think about the civil rights movement, environmental advocacy, or the push for technological innovation. These waves began small, fueled by individuals who dared to make a difference. Pause 2S. Now consider your own potential to contribute to a wave of change. Whether it's through volunteering, education, or simply spreading positivity in your community, your actions have the power to initiate more than just ripples. They can become tsunamis of positive impact. Pause 1S. As we prepare to close our journey in this video, reflect on the power you hold within. How will you use it to create waves that not only reach, but also transform? Let's not just make ripples, let's make waves that last, that matter, that make a real difference. Pause 2S. As we approach the conclusion of our journey today, it's important to recognize that while the end of this video is near, the journey of impact and change is just beginning. Pause 1S. You've seen how single actions can grow into powerful movements, how ripples can become waves. Now, it's almost time to take that inspiration into your own hands. Pause 2S. Think of this moment as a springboard. You are perched on the edge, ready to dive into the waters of change. What will your first splash be? Pause 1S. Whether it's a small gesture of kindness, a commitment to learn something new, or the start of a community project, every action counts. Pause 2S. Remember, almost there doesn't mean the effort stops here, it means you're just getting started. You are almost there at the beginning of your own story of change. Let's make it count. Let's turn those almosts into reality. Pause 1S. As we wrap up, carry forward the momentum from today and let it guide you from nearly there to fully there in making a difference. Pause 2S. Now, as we stand on the brink of action, let's focus on that crucial first step. Pause 1S. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and today we challenge you to take it. Pause 2S. Imagine the power of taking that first step with intention and conviction. Whether it's speaking out against injustice, planting a tree, or simply offering your skills to help someone in need, each step counts. Pause 1S. Visualize the chain reaction you can initiate, where your action inspires others and those actions inspire more. Pause 2S. As you take this first step, remember you are not alone. You are part of a global community of changemakers, all moving forward together. Pause 1S. So, what will your first step be? Take a moment, decide, and then take action. Pause 2S. Let this moment right now be your launchpad. As we close this chapter, open a new one in your life where you are the protagonist of change. Pause 1S. Step forward with us. Step forward for change. Pause 2S. As we approach the end of our journey today, let's take a moment to reflect on the insights we've shared. Pause 1S. From understanding the struggles that bind us to recognizing the moments that define us, each point we've discussed serves as a stepping stone towards personal and collective growth. Pause 2S. Remember, change is not just about big moments, it's also about the small, everyday decisions that shape our lives and impact those around us. Pause 1S. Think about the stories of those who've inspired us today, their courage and their commitment to making a difference. Pause 2S. How will their stories influence your actions? What steps will you take to contribute to this ripple of change? Now, pause 1S. As you ponder these questions, remember that each of us holds the power to influence and inspire. Pause 2S. Whether you choose to act alone or join others, your actions are valuable and necessary. Pause 1S. Let's keep the spirit of change alive, not just today, but every day. Thank you for being part of this transformative journey. Together we can create waves of change that resonate around the world. Welcome to our journey through laughter and wisdom. In today's video, we're diving into the art of balancing humor with seriousness. Ever wondered how to crack a joke without losing respect? Or how to add a sprinkle of seriousness without dampening the fun? You're in the right place. We'll explore how embracing both can enhance your interactions, open up new opportunities, and make life a whole lot richer. From real-life stories to practical tips, get ready to laugh, learn, and strike the perfect balance in your life. Stay tuned as we unravel the secrets to being both funny and taken seriously, because why choose one when you can master both?